The New England Patriots have had a hard time drafting wide receivers under head coach Bill Belichick, with one squirrelly exception. That'd be converted quarterback Julian Edelman, who rose from a 7th-round pick in the 2009 NFL Draft to become the Patriots' premier slot man in the post-Wes Welker era and win Super Bowl LIII MVP. New England has tried and failed to find the next Edelman in recent drafts. Do Jeremy Ebert, Josh Boyce or Jeremy Gallen ring a bell? But Edelman wasn't exactly a can't-miss prospect out of Kent State. So, how did he become the player he is today? In an insightful column Thursday on the NFL's slot receiver supply chain, The Athletic's Bruce Feldman shared a former Patriots employee's great, and expletive-laden, take on the subject. Julian is strong as S. Some of these guys are 5'10", 190 and are thin-boned. You can push them around. They're good 7-on-7 guys. He can block, can break a tackle, and pound for pound is very strong. The guy's toughness and competitiveness is in the 1% of people in the NFL. He is rare. He's an absolute pit bull. Welker and Danny Amendola weren't as physical. He's a lot stronger. He's so effing tough. If you ask him to go inside and crack on linebacker C.J. Mosley, he's thinking, I'll go in there and knock the S out of him. Braxton Berrios will try it and be a bug on a windshield. Edelman's tenacity popped up right away in New England, according to the Pats staffer, who said the wide receiver gained quarterback Tom Brady's trust by excelling in one-on-ones during 2009 training camp, which in turn sent Edelman's confidence through the roof. Once he got a taste of that, his work ethic was unlike anything we've ever seen, the staffer added of Edelman. Feldman's full story is worth the read, by the way. Combine Edelman's toughness and motor with his great feel for the game and underrated athleticism, and you have a former 232nd overall pick who may have a case for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The Patriots could use a receiver in this year's draft to give Edelman some help, but let's just say the bar is high. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. 76ers co-owner Michael Rubin spoke at a Sports Business Journal conference on Wednesday night, and predictably Robert Kraft's solicitation of prostitution case became a topic of conversation. Kraft's attorneys, police staged bomb threat. Rubin, a close friend of Kraft's, was asked to share his thoughts on what the Patriots owner has been going through and responded with a critique of the Jupiter, Florida police and the judicial system as a whole. I try to find a positive in every negative, Rubin said. And I think the biggest thing that I've talked to Robert about every day these days is, he's finally seeing what it's like to be a player in the NFL, and a player in the NBA, when you have experiences with law enforcement that aren't the way you thought that they were going to be. You're talking about a guy who, it was proven a month ago, you see all the media talk is about sex trafficking, the whole thing is made up by law enforcement. There was no sex trafficking. It's a lie. They're not even trying to prove it, they've given up, no one's been charged, there was no sex trafficking. He was illegally videoed, he was illegally pulled over, and now, Kraft's like, man, I get what our players go through when they get pulled over and they're discriminated against. I think it's been eye-opening for him. He was, to be honest, like me. A year and a half ago, I thought the criminal justice system worked perfectly in 99.9% of situations. I recognize it doesn't work well in most of the situations. And not because they're bad people, but because the system is fundamentally broken. Hear everything Rubin had to say below. At Michael Rubin shares his thoughts on Robert Kraft. Quote, captures Edelman's toughness. Kraft waived his arraignment last week and requested a jury trial. Several media organizations, including the Boston Globe, have filed motions to oppose Kraft's protective order of the video evidence of the alleged acts. Kraft's attorneys say police used a fake bomb threat to obtain the videotapes. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. The New England Patriots Hall of Fame soon will have a new member. The team announced Thursday that offensive tackle Leon Gray was selected by a 10-person senior selection committee that discussed Hall of Fame candidates who have been retired for at least 25 years. Leon Gray was everything you would want as a left tackle, a look back at the legacy of the Hall's 28th inductee. Pic.twitter.com/y88p950, New England Patriots, @Patriots, April 4, 2019. Gray played 6 seasons with the Patriots from 1973 through 1978. He was selected to 2 Pro Bowl teams, he made 4 total in his career, and 1 NFL All-Pro First Team in 1978. He helped the Patriots offense feature one of the best rushing attacks in NFL history in 1976 and 1978. Gray joins other legendary Patriots offensive linemen such as John Hanna and Bruce Armstrong in the team's Hall of Fame. Gray passed away in 2001 at age 49. He will be one of 2 players inducted into Patriots Hall of Fame in 2019, but the other player has not yet been announced. 2 of the favorites are linebacker Mike Vrabel and defensive lineman Richard Seymour. Left tackle Matt Light was the 2018 inductee. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.